Hi, I'm Zach Kozuchowski from GolfWRX.com. I'm here with Terry Koehler, president of SCOR Golf. Terry, you've got a couple new things to share with us from SCOR Golf. You have a new fitting system as well as a new online fitting system. Tell us a little bit about what's different than last time we talked to you.
Well, we refined the product a lot to expand our shaft offerings and get deeper into the custom fitting thing. And last year we had just introduced this online SCOR fit thing that walked a golfer through a process of trying to help him understand what the short end of a set should be configured like. And today we launched a new version of SCOR Fit, which lets a golfer go through an extensive Q&A process and get a complete prescription of what their lofts ought to be, what their shaft ought to be, what their expected distances are going to be with these lofts. And it's interactive, where once we produce the recommendation of the set, then the golfer can interact with the lofts and see what happens if I strengthen this wedge or weaken that wedge. It's a really cool little tool that helps people engage with the short end of their set.
Now, you guys are all about custom fitting and getting the right wedge for you. You have an extremely versatile sole grind and a wide variety of lofts from 41 to 61 that allows players to really dial in their short clubs and give them more versatility. But earlier we were talking a little bit about simply the design of the wedge that makes it a little lower flying and more consistent as far as people trying to hit a 95-yard shot 95 yards. Can you tell us about the construction and why you feel that your clubs are more accurate than others on mishits?
Well, what we did is we kind of just took a fresh look at the whole short end of the set. I like to draw the relationship of what we saw hybrids do over the last 10 years or so. And after 40 years of building cavity back irons, nobody really figured out how to make a 20 or 22 degree iron that people could hit in the air. So somebody had the idea, why don't we squish down a metal wood and then we can put better perimeter weighting and we can give the average player the ability to hit this ball airborne. Well, likewise, at the low end of the set, in the high loft clubs, golfers struggle with the other problem. They hit the ball way too high, and it floats off of the face, and ball flight trajectory is the key to distance control. If the ball flies a different way off the club each time, it's going to go a different distance. In our short clubs, we want distance control. And I like to point out, this is an old Spalding wedge made in the 1950s, and the weight was all along the sole and a very thin top half of the blade, which is the way wedges are still made. But we play the game with a much more aggressive power move today than we did. We all hit the ball further, the ball goes further, bigger, stronger athletes. This kind of a golf club is great around the greens. When you get into full swings, it tends to balloon the ball. So we created a weighting scheme that puts the weight higher in the golf club, and we found through robotic testing that we can deliver impact up and down the face and only have about a 5% distance differential between a low impact and a high impact. The average wedge of conventional design, that can be as high as 14 or 16% difference. Even though it's in the center of the face, a little higher, a little lower makes a big difference on how far the ball goes. And this is the area we want distance precision down here in scoring range.
Terry, I really appreciate your time. We really thank you for showing us all the aspects of the wedge as well as the new fitting system. We look forward to new product and talking to you in the future.
Well, we look forward to it.
Thank you, Terry.
Thank you. Appreciate it.